Hi everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about chain rule for integration. So I inserted this topic prior to proceeding sa atong other transcendental functions, no, integration of other transcendental functions. So let me share my presentation. So this is our part 2 or week 2 of the integration concept and formulas. So katong giingon nga mao ni atong topic within the 4-week period, no? So the same course outcome with the first na meeting nato to properly carry out integration through the use of fundamental formulas and the various techniques of integration for both single and multiple integrals. And our intended learning outcome is to familiarize integration concept, integration formulas, and to counter-check anti-differentiation by its inverse problem. So for our topic outline, the first 3 topics were discussed last week: the simple differentiation, simple power formula, and simple trigonometric functions. So before we proceed with the logarithmic, exponential, inverse trigonometric, and hyperbolic functions, I inserted the topic of chain rule for integration. As I've observed, it is very vital for us to practice chain rule for integration prior to proceeding with the other topics. Okay, so nag-insert na ko siya for this week. So before we proceed with the chain rule for integration, here are some solved practice problems for you para mas daghan pa mo reference. So if we are asked to integrate or evaluate the integral of 5x to the 4th power plus 3x squared plus 6 dx, so as we have discussed last week, dapat ato sang we are going to distribute the integral sign. So it is equal to integral of 5x to the 4th power dx plus integral of 3x squared dx plus integral of 6 dx. And then we have to rewrite and rearrange the given function, no? Ipagawas lang nato ang iyang coefficient. So is equal to 5 integral of x to the 4th dx plus 3 integral of x squared dx plus integral of 6 dx. Okay, so after that, we are going to apply the power rule. So in integration, the power rule is x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. So it is the reverse process of differentiation. So we have 5 quantity of x to the 5th over 5 plus c plus 3 quantity of x cubed over 3 plus c plus 6x plus c. So the final answer is x to the 5th plus x cubed plus 6x plus c. So that is the final answer. We are going to consolidate all the constants as 1c, okay, as c. So practice problem number 2, integral of quantity 3x plus 4 squared dx. So before we proceed in performing the integration process, we should rewrite the given function or given integrand. So we have integral of 9x squared plus 24x plus 16 dx. Then we can distribute the integral sign all throughout the integrand. So, and after na to before na to i-perform ang integral, kailangan ipagawas na to daan ang katong coefficient. So the next step is 9 integral of x squared dx plus 24 integral of x dx plus integral of 16 dx. So siguro karon na panahon master na kayo mo mag-expand aning mga expressions, no? So anyway, after ninyo na nabuhat nga step, i-perform na dahil nato ang integration process. So using the power formula gyapon, power rule for integration, so we use the x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. So we have 9 quantity x cubed over 3 plus c plus 24 quantity x squared over 2 plus c plus 16x plus c. So we simplify our answer. So we have 3x cubed plus 12x plus 16x plus c. Okay, so you have to really try solving on your own so that you can absorb the most ani nga topic, no, kaysa magtanaw lang or mag-observe lang. Dapat i-try jud ninyo siya og solve. Okay? So for the last practice problem before discussing about chain rule, so we have integral of quantity 4 over x cubed plus 2 over x dx. So before we proceed with the integral process, we are rewriting the given integrand. So we have integral of quantity 4x to the negative 3 plus 2 over x dx. Then we distribute the integral sign and ipagawas nato ang yahang coefficient. So we have 4 integral of x to the negative 3 dx plus 2 integral of dx over x, or integral of 1 over x dx. Okay, so then we perform the integration process. So recall lang nato pag natay form nga integral of 1 over x or 1 over u, no, 1 over x dx or 1 over u du, same lang na sila nga property dahil lang nga variable. So 1 over x may mo na siya ln x. 1 over u du is ln u. So ingon ana lang siya, nana siya sa ato ang last na discussion. So i-perform na nato ang integration process. We have 4 quantity x to the negative 2, since negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2 over negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2, plus c plus 2 quantity ln x, ln absolute value of x plus c. So, i-simplify na nato atong answer. We have negative 2 over x squared plus 2 ln absolute value of x plus c. Okay, so I hope na namoy natun-anan ni ato ang 3 ka practice problem. Okay, so try it solving on your own. So now we're going to proceed with the chain rule for integration. So why is it that chain rule is important, no, for integration? Diba, actually, pag magamit ta og chain rule, pareha gyapon ni dito sa ato ang differentiation, no, na dapat ma-apply nato ang katong mga formulas. For example, sa mag-chain rule ta, magamit ta atong constant multiple rule, ay mag-power rule. So dinhi sa integration gyapon, natay ginatawag gyapon nga chain rule. Like given mo og grabe ka daghan kay variable, daghan kayo og operation, so pwede ta magamit og chain rule or substitution method. So also known, the chain rule is also known as the substitution method. Okay, so instead na lisod kayo ang imuhang ang given na form, ang given na integrand, so we can simplify it by using substitution. So mao nang mas dali ang ato ang pag-solve. Okay, so let f, capital F, no, capital Fu be a function whose derivative is fu. Okay, so f prime u kung maglibog mo, that is kung ato nang gi-algebraic na expression, no? If u is differentiable function of x, say u is equal to h of x, then natay general na solution form. So integral of f of u du is equal to integral of f h of x times h prime of x dx. So libog kayo yung general solution. Pero di ta malibog, ang ato lang yung unaw-naon ani is ang pag-substitution lang. For example, instead na nagamit ka og x squared plus 1, pwede na to i-let u be equal to x squared plus 1. So, ingon ana lang siya for chain rule for integration. Similar lang siya sa derivation or derivative. So, para mas masabga na to, we are going to proceed with our example number 1. So, if we are asked to evaluate integral of quantity 3x plus 4 squared dx. So, sa pagtanaw pa lang ninyo, makaingon mo, ma'am, pwede raman nato na i-perform lang nato yung i-3x plus 4 squared lang good nato siya, ma'am, i-simplify nato siya. Di ba? Pwede, no? Pero, i-try nato kung magamit ta og chain rule, no? Kung asang mas dali. So, kung magamit ta sa chain rule, ang atong solution would be let u be equal to 3x plus 4, tapos imong du, di ba kung i-derive nato ng 3x plus 4, the answer is 3dx. Or 1/3 du is equal to dx. So, pwede na nato ni substitute diri nga u squared, tapos ang dx, may lisdan ni siya og 1/3 du. Okay, so writing the given function integral of quantity 3x plus 4 squared dx, i-rewrite nato siya using u and du. So we have integral of u squared times 1/3 du. Okay? So ayaw mo kalibog ani. Since ang derivative aning u, derivative aning 3x is x to the power of n minus 1, di ba? So we have 3, du na to is 3 dx, or 1/3 since atong i-reciprocate na to siya, so may mo siya 1/3 du is equal to dx. So, ayun lang mo kalibugan. So we have this form. After that, atong i-rewrite, ipagawas na to ang coefficient na 1/3, so we have 1/3 integral of u squared du. So, igo na lang nato i-perform ang power rule. Okay, so we have u to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. So we have 1/3 times u cubed, since 2 plus 1 is 3, over 3 plus c. Tapos, dari din sa kilid no, mag-note din tab where u is, balik na sa ato ang value ni u, which is 3x plus 4. So, i-substitute na to siya balik din sa ato ang answer. Then we have our final answer as 3x plus 4, quantity of 3x plus 4 cubed over 9 plus c. Okay, so that is our final answer. So our final answer is quantity of 3x plus 4 cubed over 9 plus c. So if we are going to perform the operation kining atong ning i-simplify kining quantity of 3x plus 4 cubed, the final answer is 3x cubed plus 12x squared plus 16x plus c. So similar with our practice problem earlier. Okay, so pwede na nga kini ang answer, tapos pwede pod nga kini. Okay, so simplified na answer. So depende depende na siya sa choices pod nga given sa, for example, namoy multiple choice question, tapos either ani ang naa, pag tanaw ninyo ani wala, so you're going to simplify. So depende na siya kung saan nasa multiple choice na choices, okay? Pero if ever na wala choices, okay na nga kini ang answer. So for our example number 2, evaluate integral of quantity x squared minus 1/4 x dx. So medyo tricky na ang ato ang example number 2. So for our solution, we let u be equal to x squared minus 1. So, mabantayan ninyo din sa ato ang mga problems involving ani substitution, no? Mailan ninyo kung unsa dapat ang inyong i-let u kay na siya kasagara sulod sa quantity, okay, or sa parenthesis. So, let u be equal to x squared minus 1. Then, kung i-derive nato ning ato ang u, it will be 2x dx. Right? So, we rewrite it as 1/2 du is equal to x dx since ang atong makitaan diri is x dx form man siya. Okay, so bantayan lang gyud nato class, igo ra gyud nato awaton ni iyahang forma, no? So atong u is x squared minus 1 tapos ang atong kung atong i-derive ning x squared minus 1, the answer is 2x dx. Ato din siyang i-rewrite kung unsa ang iyahang ang iyahang kapareho, no, or ang iyahang pareha o forma. For example, naman ni si x dx, so atong iati ni si x dx, atong i-reciprocate si 2. So nemo tag 1/2 du is equal to x dx. Then we substitute it in the given function. So we have integral of quantity x squared minus 1 to the power of 4 x dx is equal to integral of, bantayin ninyo ha, kining x squared minus 1. So x squared minus 1 to the power 4. So u to the power 4 times ang atong x dx, kaya iyang equal is 1/2 du. Okay, 1/2 du. Then we rewrite it, ipagawas ang coefficient na 1/2. So we have 1/2 integral of u to the 4th power du. Then pagtanaw nato, no, dali na lang i-perform ang iyahang power rule for integration. So, the answer is 1/2 u to the 5th power over 5 since n plus 1 is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So, u to the 5th power over 5 plus c na dayon ta. Kaya ato namang i-perform ang integration. Then, ato rin butandan ha, where u is equal to, kato atong gigamit dinhi. So, where u is equal to x squared minus 1. Hence, the final answer is quantity of x squared minus 1 to the 5th power over 10 plus c. So, this is our final answer. Okay, so dali ra no mag-substitution. So, let's proceed with example number 3. So, we are asked to evaluate the integral of sine to the 5th power 4x cosine 4x dx. Okay? So, unsa man atong buhaton? Gamit na sad ta sa ato ang substitution or sa atong chain rule. So, for our solution, we let u be equal to sine 4x. Okay? Kung i-derive nato ang sine 4x, the answer is, or du is equal to 4 cosine 4x dx. Or we rewrite it as 1/4 du is equal to cosine 4x dx. Then, integral of sine, oh my God, na-typo na siya, dili na siya sine squared. Okay, sine to the 5th power ni, so we have sine to the 5th power 4x cosine 4x dx is equal to ang atong u which is sine 4x. No, sine 4x kini siya, sine 4x to the 5th power times ang ato ang kini nga value kining cos 4x dx is 1/4 du, di ba? So we have 1/4 du. Igura nato siya i-substitute din ha. So i-simplify nato ning integral na function. So, ipagawas nato ang 1/4 ang coefficient. So, we have 1/4 integral of u to the 5th du. Okay, so, dali na lang nato i-perform ang atong power rule for integration. So, we have 1/4 u to the 6th power over 6 plus c. Where, magbutang sa tawag, where u is equal to sine 4x. Ingon ani gyud ta mag-solve og mga problem, mga sample problems or mga problems class. Maski og sa uban ninyo nga mga subject, dapat ibalik ninyo siya kung unsa kung nag-substitute mo or kung namoy gipangbuhat ana siya ha. Kailangan nato ibutang direct note no, nagyutay note permit. So where u is equal to sine 4x. Hence the final answer is sine to the 6th power 4x over 24 plus c. That is our final answer. So let's proceed with our fourth example. If we are asked to evaluate the integral of quantity 4x cubed plus c times square root of 4x squared plus 1 dx. So medyo complicated na ang ato ang example. Anyway, dili mo mahadlok ano, ato lang siyang i-rewrite. So for our solution, first we are going to rewrite the given function, which is integral of quantity 4x cubed plus x squared multiplied to square root of 4x squared plus 1 dx. So para dili ta makulbaan, i-rewrite lang nato siya into integral of, ipagawas nato ang x since makita nato diri sa 4x cubed plus x nga common nila is x, di ba? So pwede ipagawas si x. So we have integral of x quantity 4x squared plus 1. Okay? So igura nato gi-extract si x. Tapos gi-rewrite ra nato si square root of 4x squared plus 1 into quantity 4x squared plus 1 to the power of 1/2 dx. So pagtanaw ninyo, medyo dili na siya complicated, na arang-arang na siya. Kaya naatay common nga 4x squared plus 1. So we can combine these terms. Okay, so we have integral of x, naragyapon si x din ni, quantity of 4x squared plus 1, tapos naman ni imaginary nga 1 diri no. So dumdumo nato pag mag-operate natay multiplication of roots, igo lang nato siya i-add. Okay, so 1 plus 1/2 is 3/2. So we have integral of x, quantity 4x squared plus 1 to the power of 3/2 dx. So, dinhi na dayon ta mag let u. So we let u be equal to 4x squared plus 1. So di ba, ang ato ang hint aning kung unsa atong u is nasa sulod sa quantity or nasa sulod sa parentheses. So we have 4x squared plus 1. So kung ato ning i-derive si 4x squared plus 1, atong pangitaw niyan du or ang yan u prime. So we have du is equal to ini 2 times 4 tapos x to the power of 2 minus 1. So the answer is 8x dx. Or kung i-rewrite na sad nato ni siya, kung unsay naa diri ang nadini kay ang nabilin kay dx ra man og si x dx bali. So we have to find a value of du nga maparihaanin niya na siya x dx. So ang atong du kay equal to 8x dx man, so i-rewrite nato, i-reciprocate nato si 1/8. So we have 1/8 is equal to du 1/8 du is equal to x dx. So ma-substitute na nato siya dinhi sa ato ang function. Okay? So we have, kung i-rewrite nato siya, naanatay u to the power of 3/2. No, kato atong u is 4x squared plus 1 man. So we have u to the 3/2 times ang value ni x dx, kini siya. So we have 1/8 du. So we have 1/8 du. So kasagara class sa uban libro gina-term nila ni kining 1/8 kato atong ipagamit kagay na as neutralizing factor. Okay, basin namoy makatabo nga neutralizing factor. So ang neutralizing factor is kato lang tong ang number nga atong gi-reciprocate para maawat ang iyang pormaan ning original na integral or original na integral function. Okay, so i-perform na nato ang power rule for integration. So we have ato sa lang gi-rewrite no. So 1/8 integral of u to the 3/2 du. Ay din ta power rule. So 1/8 times u to the 3/2 plus 1 is 5/2 over 3 halves plus 1 is 5 halves plus C. So, our final answer, ay sige, balik kasi ito, where U is, excited lang, sorry, excited lang. So, where U is equal to 4x squared plus 1. Okay, balik ko na sad nato atong gilet U kaganina. So, where U is 4x squared plus 1, so, i-substitute nato din sa ato ang answer, no? So, we have 4x squared plus 1 to the power of 5 halves, tapos kining 1/8 times 5 halves, kaya kining 2, musaka. So, 2 divided by 8 is 4, so 4 times 5 is 20. So, we have quantity of 4x squared plus 1 to the power of 5 halves over 20 plus C. So, that is our final answer. Okay, pata? So, for our last example, example number 5. So, we are asked to evaluate integral of x squared times the quantity of 2x cubed minus 1 to the power of 4 dx. So, for our solution, we let u, so sugod na sa ta, atong nasa i-let u, let u be equal to 2x cubed minus 1. Tapos, pag atong i-derive si u, atong i-derive, we have du is equal to 2 times 3 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, we have 6x, tapos minus 1 will be 0. So, we have 6x squared dx. Or, ato na sang awaton wing forma diri, ang nabilin din hino, kay kini siya nga expression, ato naman yung gilet u. So, ang nabilin si x squared dx. So, ato na sang gi-reciprocate si 6 dinhi padulong kang du. So we have 1/6 du is equal to x squared dx. Si x squared dx. So ayaw lang mo kalibuklas kini siya. Gipares ani lang. Okay? Gipulihan din na siya du. Kay kini mao man ni atong u. No? Okay? So, ingon na ra siya. Si x squared gipares na lang kang dx. Tapos, gi-reciprocate na to si 6 din hi. So, the integral of x squared, quantity of 2x squared minus 1 to the power of 4 dx is equal to integral of u to the 4th power. So, kini, u to the 4th power times kini value ni atong value kang x squared dx is 1/6 du. So 1/6 du. So i-simplify lang nato, ipagawas nato si coefficient na 1/6. So we have 1/6 integral of u to the 4th power du. Okay? So i-perform nato ang power rule for integration. So we have 1/6 times u to the 4 plus 1 over 4 plus 1. So u to the 5th power over 5 plus c. Where u, isubstitute na to balik ang atong gigamit kaganina nga u, which is 2x cubed minus 1. Then we have our final answer as the quantity of 2x cubed minus 1 to the 5th power over 30, since 6 times 5 is 30. So over 30 plus c. So that is our final answer. So I hope na within ano akong gihatag na sample problems, no, mas nasabdan nato ang topic about kang chain rule or kang substitution method. So for our activity number 4, we have to evaluate the following. Nagidali-dali wait lang ha. So indefinite integrals. So for our activity number 4, evaluate the following indefinite integrals. So number 1, quantity, so dy, this is dy. Okay, so far wala na. So mo ni ang ato ang activity number 4. So, after Friday, no, ako ning i-check ang inyong answer. Anyway, Friday, 6 p.m., I will send, Saturday na lang. Saturday, ano saan yung Saturday? Saturday, February 6, I will be sending to you the answer key of these 10 indefinite integrals. So, para ma-assess ninyo yourself kung nasabtan na ba ninyo ang topic, muna na. So, Saturday, ko nang inote, Saturday, send na ko ang answer. Saturday. Okay, so, thank you everyone for listening and I hope you learned something today. See you next meeting. Bye-bye.